Hello everyone, welcome back to Daily Dice. Today I've got a new guest and it's my main man, Stephen, aka Chewy Zero.
Everybody?
How's it going, mate?
Yeah, brilliant. Delighted to be here.
Good, good. What are you running today?
Dark Angels. Got the new Codex.
What do you think of it?
There's a lot of salt with the new Codex. It has some play though. There's not much of a change from the index, but most of the changes have been negative.
Really?
Yeah. So Dark Angels weren't exactly tearing up the meta. I think the last meta watch they were at 47% win rate.
Right. Yeah.
A couple of the changes seemed a bit odd given what is in the Space Marine Codex.
Yeah.
It's but no, it is what it is, isn't
Yeah,
it? It happens. It happens.
Give it a try and clash it against my orcs, eh? So yeah, I'm bringing a orc list. Using loads of boys, loads of boots on the ground, some vehicles. And we're going to try and smash it against these Dark Angels and see what we can do.
Yep.
So looking forward to this one, and we'll see you in the lists.
Right, so this is 2,000 points of Orks. It's a snakebite themed army run by Urok the Merciless. He's my war boss running it. The army rule is war. Basically, at the beginning of the battle round, I'll call the war. So it might be in Steve's turn or it might be in my turn. Depends who goes first. And in the war, you get a 5+ invuln. You get an extra attack in combat. You get an extra strength in combat. And you get advance and charge army-wide. The detachment rule is War Tribe. It's the only one I can run at the minute until the Codex comes out. Basically, everyone gets sustained hits 1 in combat. So I'll go through the army. So first off, we've got Urok the Merciless. He's a war boss. He's got a claw and an attack squig. The unit he's going to be attached to is just a unit of boys, 10 boys. He gives them +1 to hits, and in the war he gets an extra 4 attacks. So he's a beefy boy. Next HQ is a mech. He's just got a saw. He can heal a vehicle D3 wounds, and he can also, when he's next to it, he gets it hitting on 4s instead of 5s. Then we've got 5 units of boys. So we've got 3 with claws, and we've got 2 with big choppers. Boys are okay. I just haven't used all my boys before because I'd use other stuff, but I really fancied it this game. They've got an ability where they can, basically, if the battle shocked, you can kill one of them, take a mortal wound on them, and you can reroll your battle shock. I think you might have to be in range of an objective or in range of a war boss or something like that. I'll double check before the game. But yeah, they're not bad. Toughness 5 though, which is nice. In strength 4, 5 in the war with them choppers. Then we've got unit of 10 grots. Never leave home without these. Have you got any out of line of sight shooting? So that's lovely. So these grots will just be sat on my objective all game. Then we've got 3 units of Storm Boys. 1 with a claw, 2 without. Just that's how I've got them modelled. These are just point scorers. They're going to be 2 of them are probably going to be in deep strike. I might start 1 on the battlefield. Like I say, just point scorers. Then we've got tons of vehicles. So we've got 3 trucks. These all are going to have 10 boys in each. Trucks are really good, really cheap, really good point scorers, to be honest. You can fly into the middle of the battlefield and get the objectives for your primaries and do secondaries on them with the trucks, which is really nice. Then we've got 3 mech guns. I'd never really bring these either, so it should be fun. Hitting on 4s because it's grots controlling them. And they're all smasher guns, or smasher cannons. So it's that damage free, which would be nice against Terminators. I'm sure Steve's got plenty. Then we've got 3 Death Dreads. So these, again, we've talked about this before, a little bit expensive at 130. I'm surprised it didn't come down on the last data slate, but they're still really punchy. They've got a 2-up save, a toughness 8. So they're still, I think, I like the units. If they dropped in points a little bit, they could be really good. Then we've got a truck. It's got its death roller, its kill cannon. It's 4 big shooters and a lobber. His ability is he gets to ignore a pip of AP, so he's got it inbuilt. He's going to have 10 boys in and the mech, so the mech can get him hitting on 4s, which would be nice. And then last but not least, we have a kill tank. So another tough boy. I've got to mention the truck is toughness 12. I'll give him the the Ard case. So this is toughness 12 as well, so some tough vehicles. He's got the lobber cannon, I think it's called. I should have really checked this before I start doing the list, but that's a really strong weapon. It's 3d6 shots or 3d3, minus 2 AP, 3 damage. So again, good against them Terminators. That's going to have Orks the Merciless and 10 boys in there. So that's the list. I'm really looking forward to see how it does. I'm really scared in case it just bounces off that marine armour, but let's see what it can do. Over to Stephen's list. So this is 2,000 points of Dark Angels. Lovely army state. So what is your army rule?
So army rules for Space Marines is Oath of Moment.
Yep.
At the start of the command phase, I pick a target and I get to re-roll all hits against that target.
Nice. So pretty cool rule. Really powerful in certain against certain armies. What's your detachment rule?
So I've gone with the new Dark Angels Company of Hunters detachment.
Nice.
So it's typically a Raven Wing detachment, but the actual detachment rule can affect all the models in my army, and it gives all my units the ability to shoot after advancing or falling back.
Oh, nice. Really nice. I'll have to have a little look at them strats as well. I've had a little look and they've got some quite nice stuff, haven't they?
Yeah, but all the strats and enhancements are Raven Wing specific.
So right.
I won't be able to use them on the. I'll only be able to use them on the Raven Wing units that you can see there.
Yeah, sweet. It looks quite really small actually. I don't know if it's just compared to that Ork army, but it is an elite army. But it just looks so small.
Yeah, I mean I talked before about a few of the nerfs in the Codex. The Lion's taken a few hits, and the Landspeeder Vengeances have taken a hit to damage, but their points haven't changed.
Yeah,
so it's... Yeah, I do feel like there's a few points drops due, but I'll give it a go and see how
see how it performs. So do you want to go through your army? Start with the HQs?
Yeah, so my Warlord is of course Lionel Johnson.
Yep, lovely model.
Yeah, he has an aura, which means that within 3 inches of friendly infantry he gains lone operative. He has a Primarch ability, which is at the start of the command phase. I pick between 3 abilities that'll be active until the next command phase.
Yeah.
One of them is if you use a CP on a unit within 12 inches, I gain a CP. Or if you use a stratagem, I gain a CP, and you have to do a battle shock test. If you fail the test, then your stratagem doesn't go off.
Oh, nice.
That's a once per turn ability. Then there's a Martial Exemplar, which is aura. Friendly units within 6 inches add 1 to their melee hit rolls.
Yeah.
And the other one is No Hiding from the Watcher's aura. Friendly units within 6 inches have 4 feeling of pain versus mortal wounds.
Oh, nice.
So
I like it.
I pick one of those at the start of my turn, essentially.
Cool. And you do that every command phase, yeah?
Yeah.
Nice.
He also has the Emperor's Shield, and any save rolls in melee. If I roll a 6 on a save, it deflects a mortal wound back to the attacking unit.
Yeah, I'm not going to be going anywhere near this guy. Trust me.
He also has fights first.
Nice. So literally, I can't go anywhere near it.
Yeah.
What's your next HQ? Azrael, I can see?
Yeah, so Grandmaster Azrael, he is leading a squad of Sternguard veterans, and he has the Master Tactician ability. So in my command phase, I gain an additional CP.
Nice.
So I get 2 CP in my command phase. He gives any unit he's leading sustained hits 1.
Nice.
And he also gives the units a 4 invul save.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
And he also has a once per game ability using his Watcher to grant the unit a 4 feeling of pain against mortal wounds.
Cool. On to troops. Going to start with these Sternguards.
Yeah, so the Sternguard, standard Sternguard squad, there's a lot of or discussion, shall we say, going on the internet whether they should be painted in Deathwing colours or Green Wing colours, but I've gone with the Green Wing colours.
I like it.
Company veterans. But the standard Sternguard unit, they get their special rule is Sternguard focus. They get +1 to wound. They can reroll wound rolls of 1 against oath of moment targets.
Oh, cool.
And
Nice.
all their weapons have the devastating wounds ability. Their bolt rifles and their heavy
Nice.
bolter.
And are they anti-infantry, something like that?
No.
Just devastating wounds, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
The bolters have rapid fire and the heavy bolter has a stainless standard.
Right. No worries. Over here?
So I've got a squad of Devastator Marines, good old-fashioned firstborn Devastators. They have grav cannons, which are anti-vehicle 2+, strength 6 -1, damage 3. So
Nice.
pretty good against vehicles. -1's a bit tough, but
Yeah, they'll be punching holes in my vehicles, I'm sure.
once per battle round, I can pop the little Amorium Cherub, which is the little guy to the left there.
Yep.
And I can change 1 hit roll to an unmodified 6.
Nice.
And they also have a Signum ability. If the unit remains stationary, ranged weapons gain ignore cover until the next movement phase.
Oh, nice. I like it. Should we go to the Terminators next?
Yeah. So the Terminators are led by a Librarian in Terminator armor.
Oh yeah, that's another HQ I forgot to
Yeah.
mention, but yeah. You might as well go with the Librarian first then.
That's okay. He gives the unit 4 feel no pain against psychic attacks, which I don't think you have any. And he has the Veil of Time ability. He gives the entire unit sustained hits 1.
Nice.
And then the Deathwing Terminators themselves, a squad of 10. We've got 2 with Cyclone missile launchers, 2 with chain fists. You'll notice that I'm using the old Deathwing Champion as the sergeant, and I've got an apothecary in there. He's basically just a Terminator with chain fist.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they were dumped into Legends with the new Codex. So, Deathwing Terminators have the Deathwing ability. They can ignore modifiers to ballistic skill, weapon skill, and to hit rolls. And they get +1 to hit against both of moment target.
Nice.
And of course they've got a Watcher there, and once per game 4+ feel no pain against mortal wounds.
Nice, I like it. Should we go to the bikes next?
Yeah, so...
Got a lot of HQs, haven't you?
Yeah. So the champion in the middle, he is the only one with the actual character keyword.
Right.
From the command squad. And the command squad contains the champion, the ancient, and the apothecary. The champion gives +1 to advance and charge rolls, and he can also use heroic intervention for 0 CP.
Nice.
The ancient gives +1 OC, objective control to the unit, and the apothecary can resurrect 1 destroyed model at the start of the command phase.
I like it.
Now the command units themselves have 4 wounds. And then the bikes at the back. Oh no, I should also mention the champion has the mounted strategist enhancement.
Right.
Which means that the entire unit can now advance and charge and fall back and charge.
Oh, nice. I like it.
So that unit can advance, shoot, charge, fall back, shoot, and charge.
I'll keep keeping away from them as well then.
And then the bikes themselves, they have the Knights of Caliban ability. And if a unit is if the unit charges in the fight phase, their melee weapons get anti-monster 4 and anti-vehicle 4.
Nice, I like it.
So,
shall we go to the Dreadnought next?
Yeah, good old-fashioned 2nd edition Dreadnought there.
That is the heaviest Dreadnought I've ever carried in my life.
Yeah. So he's here. He's got a nice big twin-mounted las cannon. A Dreadnought fist with a Stormbolter attached, and he has Wisdom of the Ancients aura. Friendly infantry units within 6 inches can reroll hit rolls of 1.
Oh, nice. I like it. And then we've got these 3, what they're called again?
So on the right you've got the 2 Landspeeder Vengeance.
That's it.
Ravenwing Landspeeder Vengeance. And they have the Storm of Vengeance ability. Once per turn, if a friendly unit within 6 inches is destroyed, they can return fire if they can see the unit that destroyed them.
Nice.
And they unfortunately were one of the nerfs. They've gone from the plasma batteries, they've gone from damage 2, 3 on the overcharge to damage 1, 2 on the overcharge.
Shame that.
Quite a bit of a nasty nerf, and they're still 140 points.
And the size of that plasma as well, it should really be, you know, damage free, but what can you do?
Yeah.
This guy on the left?
The Raven Wing Dark Shroud, he has the icon of Old Caliban. Friendly units within 6 inches gain stealth and the benefit of cover.
Nice, I like it. So that is the army, yeah? And it looks like a small army, but I think it might be pretty tough. They'll put up a good fight against these snakebite orcs. So get back to you in the game. We've got the cards. Deployment, primary mission, mission roll. Deployment, search and destroy. So we've got the quarters. I'm deployed in this quarter. Chewie's deployed in that quarter. And then we've got an objective marker in each quarter and one in the middle. Priority targets is the mission. Really simple. 5 VP for each objective you control in your command phase to a maximum of 10. And in the end of the battle, it's to a maximum of 15. Mission rule is secret intel. Basically, we draw an extra card and we can discard one of the cards. So we don't really play this one on the channel much, but it'll be really fun because we don't have to worry about using CP to get rid of cards at the beginning of the turn. We can just get rid of them for free. So the battlefield is all ready. We're both deployed. I'll quickly go over where the objectives are in the terrain. So there's an objective here in this quarter. There's an objective in Chewie's deployment, you can see just through there. There's an objective in this big cathedral here. And there's one in my deployment right there, under there. And then there is one right here. What we're going to say is it's ground floor. So basically, if you're touching these containers, you're holding the objective. Then the terrain, everything's obscuring, everything that you see. So there's sort of a board around each thing. Besides from obviously, this is just terrain just to look cool. That is, and that is. And obviously this is coming out slightly, but it's still like sort of the line there for the obscuring bit. But if you're inside, you're still getting your cover. So deployment, there's not much we could both really do. We both just squashed our units behind here and Chewie's behind there. So I've got these mech guns are actually ground floor, and there's one in front that's actually on the ground floor. It's just easy putting them there because it's a nightmare getting stuff under here. I've got a truck with boys in. This battle wagon has a mech in and 10 boys. This has got my war boss and 10 boys. 10 boys in there, 10 boys in there. I've got my 3 death dreads all just huddled up there. 5 storm boys, and I've got 2 units of 5 in deep strike. Grots, I'm going to be sat on that objective all game. And that is it. Chewie, what have you done, mate?
So I've got my bikes at the back here, ready to zoom out. A couple of my Stern Guard with Azrael and Devastators hiding way back here because they've seen the orcs and they're terrified. My speeders here, along with the Dreadnought and the Lion, ready to shoot forward. Yep. And got some Terminators sitting in the terrain here, ready to head for the center objective. Nice.
Yeah, cool. So Chewie's gone fairly reserved, same as me. We're both just the orcs, believe it or not, I've got a bit of firepower, so yeah, I'm really looking forward to this one, mate. Shall we roll off to see who is going first? Big question is, do you want to go first?
I think I do.
You think you do, yeah? Yeah, it's a hard one. I think I do as well.
Yeah, but at the same time, I'm kind of tempted to. I'm kind of interested to see what your firepower like going your first.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Right. Big 4.
Big 1.
Looks like orcs turn 1. So orcs turn 1. So we can draw 3 in this mission because of the secondary rule, and we discard 1. Extend battle lines, definitely keeping because it's just an easy 5 points. Engaging all fronts and area denial. Basically, engaging all fronts is for each quarter you hold, you get points for it. But you have to be 3 inches away from like the halfway line, so it's quite hard getting turn 1. Area denial, I need a unit wholly within 6 inches of the centre. So basically, I need some big advances. My advance with this one was about a 5. The advance to get this one was about 3. That one's more points, that one's less points, so it was hard to pick, but I thought I'll get rid of Area Denial and I'll go for the 3-inch advance. I filled that with my truck, got a 2-inch, so basically I'll be getting rid of this at the end of the turn to get a CP for it. I could have re-rolled it, but I really need CP at this stage. I really want to stack them up to be helping my defence when Chewie inevitably shoots me up. So movement, I have, this was the one at advanced 2, so instead of bringing it into this quarter, well, trying to get it, it wouldn't have got fully in. I just took it into this objective here and just kissed these containers with the truck. The mech guns have stayed put. They're going to draw a bead either on the Terminators or on the Deathwing bikes. That's right, isn't it? Deathwing? Ravenwing, of course. Dark Angels fans will be in the comments about that. Then I've got the Bonebreaker, the truck, the battle wagon. That's pulled forward to draw a bead on the Terminators. Can't get in range of anything else. And then the kill tank is done the same. It's just pulled forward. So basically, I think everything will be going into Terminators. I'm guessing Chewie's going to be using Armor Contempt by any chance. So let's see how the shooting. Oh, sorry, I've done some more bits around here actually. I've kept these here, the Storm Boys, just for you know, counters in any objectives I need. Maybe get these corners, things like that. All the Death Dreads have advanced. They've all just moved forward and just trying to keep in the cover still. And these 2 trucks just move forward, normal move. Grab this objective, and they're just chilling here. So I've got extend battle lines for holding an objective in no man's land. Technically, I've got 2 in there. The one in my deployment zone. And yeah, that's all I've got for secondaries. So let's see how shooting goes. So first bit of shooting, 3 mech guns, drawing a bead onto the Terminators. Chewie's of course done Armor Contempt, so he's in cover and he's got Armor Contempt, so he'd be saving up 3s against these. They're usually hot on 4s, but they're stealth now due to the land speeder. Being within, is it 6 inches, something like that? Within 6, so that's pretty nice. So they're hitting on 5s now. I forgot to mention the mech jumped out, and he is making this hit on 4s, but again, it'll be back on 5s when I'm shooting the Terminators. Basically, I'm just going to do as much damage as I can. If I can kill 3 or 4, that'd be a massive help. So starting off with these 3 mech guns, they're all 1 unit. So 3d3 plus 6 for blast. Not great, not a great start. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 shots. So we're hitting on 4s, but they're stealth, so hitting on 5s, but rerolling 1s because there's a unit of 10 here. That's the ability called Splat. So hitting on 5s, rerolling 2 1s. Nice. So 4 hits, strength 9, toughness 5, I believe.
Yes.
So 3. Just 2. They're at -3, but obviously just -1 now. So 2 free ups. Nice. Kills the top Terminator. That's them shot. So I'll go to. I'll get back to you. Bit of shooting. Battle wagon. Into the Terminators. Sadly, this is on 6s. So, but it's got D3 plus 5 shots because D6 plus 5 because it's blast. So this is its kill cannon. So 3, 8 it'll be 5, 7, 8. So hitting on 6s. 1 hit, nice. 3s. Does wound. That's just your 2-up saves, -2. Lovely. So he shot all his big shooters in his lobber. Took 1 wound off a Terminator. So now we're going to the kill tank. Again, straight into the Terminators. So we shot his big shooter as well. Nothing happened. So his big gun. 3d6. It's blast, so it's +2. So let's go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Not feeling it today. The Orks are there with the shooting. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 altogether. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So these are hitting on. I'll just quickly check some measurements. 2 seconds. So hitting on 5s because of the mech. So let's see how we can do. All these shots. That's looking all right. Come on, come on. Oh, that is looking all right. I like that. So 5 hits, strength 14. So this one's wounding on 2s. So 4 saves at -2, so just 2 ups. Any fail is a dead one. Ooh. So yeah, end of Orcs turn 1. I killed 1 Terminator. Lovely. 7 battle lines though, I got for 5 points. Engaged all fronts I'm going to get rid of for a CP. So, sort of as I expected, going into Dark Angels turn 1. Dark Angels turn 1. He drew Storm Hostile objective. That's basically take an objective off me. If you do, you get 5 points for it. So a good one for Chewie to get. Deploy teleport armor. So 3 points if you deploy it in the center. 5 points if you deploy it in my deployment zone. Or cleanse, which is if you're on an objective you control, you cleanse it if you can shoot, and you get 3 for each objective to a maximum of, well, 3 for 1, 5 for 2. So Chewie decided to get rid of deployer. And why was that? You just thought it'd be, obviously you've got a better chance of getting the big 5 on
better
this
chance of getting 2 cleanses rather than getting into your can't get into your deployments on turn 1.
Of course. So deploy teleport armor is gone. So movement, basically Chewie shot his bikes to grab this objective and start cleansing it. His whole army can advance and shoot, so it's really easy for him to cleanse. He advanced these, got a 2, but he needed a 4, so he's re-rolled that, got a 4, so he's able to grab that and cleanse it. All these lads have just sort of shimmied around here, and these Devastators have jumped in the terrain, and these Stern Guards with Azrael have just stayed behind on that objective. The Terminators, you wanted to advance the Lion and grab this and do cleanse, but sadly he didn't get a big enough advance, so he's had to do it with his Terminators. I mean, they'll be out of the fight for this turn as well. But that gives him the big 5 points for the 2 objectives, and also 5 points for taking this objective off me. The Dreadnought advanced, got a big 6, so he was absolutely legging it. And all 3 land speeders have all shuffled around and getting range on some targets. He's put the awful moment target to be the Met Guns. So yeah, bit of shooting. The land speeder Vengeance draws a bead on the Met Guns. So let's go.
So it's D6 plus 1 attacks.
And do you overcharge this, yeah?
Yes, I'm overcharging.
Of course.
Ooh. Big 6.
Don't like that. Did not like that.
Oops. 6 plus 1.
Nice.
And we have 3s to hit. Rerolling because it's my other opponent.
Yeah, of course.
Not too bad.
Not too bad at all.
Wasn't meant to be. And it is strength 9.
These are toughness 5, I believe. So
3s.
Yeah.
And they're twin linked.
Nice. Good job. Ooh.
So that is 5 at -3.
They've got 5 saves, so 4 save for being in cover. So 4, 5, 6, 7. So they don't get a save. What's the damage on these?
2.
2, so it'd be 1 dead with 3, and then 1 down to 2 wounds. Nasty. Heavy bolter off the land speeder. Going at the same target, of course.
Hitting on 3s. Rerolling for oath. Wasn't meant to be. Sustained but no 6s, so it's toughness. Strength's 5 again.
Toughness 5, so 4s.
1 at -1.
-1, so he's in cover, so it'll just be a 5 up. Nope, so that kills the other ones if he blows. No, implodes. Next Vengeance into the same target. So there's 1 lonely Met Gun left. Not liking this. Let's hope he rolls a 1.
D6 plus 1 attacks.
4. That's not a 1, Chewie.
Not a 1. I'll try better next time, I promise. Hitting on 3s. Rolling for oath. That's a 8.
That oath's not coming into play, is it?
No. Wounding on 3s. And it's
Rerolling,
twin linked. Don't want to reroll, do they?
So that puts him down to 200 remaining. So do you want to go straight to your heavy bowler?
Yep.
Damage 2 then, yeah?
Yeah, they were damaged 2. Hitting on 3s. Hit, no sustain. Wounding on 4s.
2 -1. So I need to save both of these 5 ups. No, wasn't meant to be. TV blows. Oh, he does. So he takes a wound off the bone breaker, and possibly the truck. Yeah, I've realised that these have a 6-up invuln. So I did all that off camera, and it was the same outcome. I failed all of them. And they don't actually blow up as well, so I think it's fine. Bit of shooting. Dreadnought levels his las cannon into the Death Dread. Green man over there. So yeah, let's go. Hit on 3s, I'm guessing, not 2s?
Hitting on 3s.
3s, yeah.
1 attack. Of course.
Of course.
It's a las cannon.
Yeah, so last bit of shooting, the heavy bolter into the Death Dread. Did that off camera because I thought nothing was going to happen. Funnily enough, 3 hit with 1 sustain, so 4 hit. Wounded on 5s, all 4 wounded, but with him getting the benefit of cover, he got 2-up saves and he was alright. So I'll quickly get back to you on the roundup. Yeah, so good first turn for Chewie. He gets his Storm Style objective 5 points, Cleanse 5 points, so he's in the lead on 10 points. So on to Orks, turn 2. So Orks, turn 2, capture any outpost, overwhelming force, tempting target. So capture any outpost I could get with my Storm Boys. It's a long shot, it's that 9-inch charge, and it's killing enough stuff to out-OC him and not die in return. So it's asking a lot, but I'll give it a go. Overwhelming force, kill units off objectives again, something I probably won't get because it means killing the whole Terminator unit, which would be really hard for me. And also attempting target, which I could get overwhelming force with Azrael as well, but again another unit I think I'll struggle chewing through. Attempting target, and Chewie's obviously picked this one with all the bikers on, so I'll be getting rid of that basically. So 2 tough objectives. This was the turn I really needed some good ones, but we'll see how they go. Basically, movement, I've done a lot of moving. So the truck that was here, I called the WA of course, truck that was here advanced, and the boys inside jumped out and advanced. So they're the boys inside, there's the truck. I just need to sort of, I say tie these up, they can fall back in, shoot and charge and all that, but I just want to sort of tap hit them and give them a problem over here. Then Urok and his boys have jumped out. They advanced and they've got an 8-inch charge into the Terminators. This battle wagon didn't advance because I want it to still shoot, same with this kill tank, but he's got a little charge into the Terminators. This one won't be charging anything. The mech advanced, so you can keep up with the 2 vehicles. All 3 Death Dreads advanced. This one has got about a 4-inch charge into this front land speeder and about a 7 into the back one. This one has got like 2-inch charge into these lads, or I think about a 4 or 5-inch charge into the land speeder. He's got an 8-inch charge into the Terminators. Then these advanced, they've got a 7-inch charge into, I think we said the land speeder, both land speeders. Then these have stayed put, of course. These have stayed put. These 2 trucks have just shuffled around just so they're hiding and they're holding that objective. These boys have came out. Obviously these boys are on the bottom floor, which make it easy putting them there. These have jumped out and they've got a big, I think it's an 8-inch charge or a 9-inch charge into the land speeders. Yeah, and then we've got 10 Storm Boys, 2 units of 5 drop down here to try and take this objective. Obviously, I forgot about these as well. I think it'll be hard taking it, but we'll see what we can do. Just do some charging, do some punching, do what Orks do best. I need to roll, see if I get a CP for them grots on that objective. So on 4. Nice, get a CP for it. So let's see what we can do in the shooting. So first bit of Ork shooting, we did all the boys sluggers in the Urok's combi weapon on the Terminators. Of course, nothing happened, just bounced off. So the battle wagon is going to put everything into Terminators. And Chewie's, of course, used Armor Contempt. So let's see how we get on. So we've got the first weapon, which is D6 plus 5 shots because it's blast. So that's 2, 5, so that's 7 shots. And this is back to hitting on 4s, which is nice because the mech did his thing, and I'm within 12, so he doesn't get stealth. So 4s, that's 4 hits, and I'm wounding on 3s. So that's 3 saves at -2, so you just get your 2-up saves. Nice, kill that 1 and 2 wounds. Lovely, jubbly. Unless you want to CP it. Then the rest of his guns, so it'll be 20 shots from the big shooters. He's rated on 4s. And then... Oh shit, sorry mate. That's broke it. And then wind on 4s. So you've got 5 saves, no minus. 5 2-ups. 2 wounds. Nice. And we've got a lobber. D6 shots, 3. Hitting on 4s. 1 hit, wounds on 4s. Got another save of 2-up. Oh. And might as well go straight to the kill tank. How many have you got in that unit now?
It's down below 10, it's 9 now.
Oh, sad. 3d6 plus 1 then. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So hitting on 4s as well, because he's within half range. That's his rule. So some good shooting there. And then this one's wound on 2s. So that is 3, 4, 5, 6 of 2-ups basically. No more -3. I'll quickly do a shooter. So 5 shots. We're within 18. 2 hits, 1 wound, no minus. You can just roll a 1, please.
Sorry.
Nasty. Got a flamer as well. Can't forget that. So D6 shots. 3. Strength 5, so 4s. Just 1 at -1. Obviously 2-up save. Nice. So after shooting, again killing 1 Terminator in my shooting phase, then we're going to do lots of charges. So this truck is going to be tank shocking this unit. Well, if he makes it, he should do on a literally 2-inch, but so he gets a big roll. He's just going to be... I'll tell you what, I'll bring him right around here so I can fit these boys in. So the boys just peeking behind that building. They get a big one. I'll put that next to him and I'll go to the next one. So I'll do some important ones. Tell you what, I'll come back. So as you can see, there's a lot of charges made, but also a lot not made. So these got the big 8-inch charger needed to get into the Terminators, which was nice. He got a 9-inch charge into the Dreadnought, which was nice. All 3 of the Death Dreads got in. These 2 were the Terminators, him with the Land Speeder, which was nice. They got in, which was nice. The ones in here didn't. So all that's looking good, right? But the 9-inch ones where I needed the objective over here didn't make it, which is a bit of a shame for my secondaries. And Chewie actually pointed out, if I'd have kept Tempting Target, I'd have got that as well, because I'm on that objective. But you live and you learn, you live and you learn. So you've got 1 CP, so you can't roguely intervene, you can't interrupt. So I'll just start going through the combat, sir. First bit of combat, the truck is going to tank shock with his Wrecking Ball. Strength 10, Strength 11 in the war, and then +2 because it's stronger than your toughness. So 13 dice, looking for 5 and 6s. Not too bad. That's 5 mortal wounds. So might as well start the proper combat here. So Chewie's just took the bike that was there. This guy's on 1 wound. So Wrecking Ball, 1 attack, hitting on 4s. Hits, strength 10, so I'm guessing wound on 2s. Wounds. No minus, just your normal save.
3-ups.
Nice. And just the truck just gets a 3 attacks. No, misses. So we'll go straight to these lads. So it'll be basically, I think, fighting besides from these 2, because I wanted to keep this objective. So start off with the Power Claw guy. He gets 4 attacks. Hitting on 4s. I've got CP to do stuff. But do I want to do it? I'm worried about using it. Basically, I've got Unbridled Carnage, which makes sustained hits on 5s, but the line is used as in Chewie's command phase. He uses this thing where if I use a CP over there, like a stratagem, it fails on a, what is it?
I get a CP and you have to do a battle shock test. If
Yeah.
you fail a battle shock test, your stratagem doesn't take effect.
That's it. And Orks don't have very good leadership, so... And I also waste the CP, don't I? It still gets used, doesn't it? The CP, I think. I don't get it in backyard or anything like that. Yeah, so it's... Using CP over there would be pretty daft.
And you're gifting me a CP, which I can then use to interrupt.
Exactly. So I think it'd be better using here. Yeah, so I think that's what I will do. So I'm basically exploring 5 and 6s, power claw. Oh no, there's 1-on-1 wounds. Let's do the choppers. So 8 of them, the boys attacking here. Exploded on 5s and 6s. Let's see what we can do. What's your toughness of them bikes?
5.
Nice. Getting on 3s. 5 and 6 explode. I need to roll this twice. So it wasn't a great roll. It wasn't a good roll at all, actually. But them 2 explode. And then we're wounding on 4s because I'm in the wire. So far, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'll just do them again. Ooh. What are their saves? Is it 3 up or 2 up?
3 up. 5 invert.
5 up invert, yeah. Cool. So we've got a lot more explode here. So we've got 6 added back in. 3, 4 by 6. And then wounding on 4s. How many did I say so far? 5, yeah? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 saves at -1. So loads of choppers. Hopefully.
13 isn't it?
Yeah.
AP?
AP -1.
AP -1. Ooh, so
That's a good rolling.
2, 3, 4.
So kill 2 bikes.
Kill 2 bikes.
Chop, chop, chop.
Nice. Seeing all that.
Also, Chewie noticed that you might as well keep this guy alive. He took a wound, so it was on this guy instead. Then we'll go in with a claw. See what you can do. Hit on 4s. So only 1 hits, but then that explodes. And wounding on 2s. Nice. So 2 and -2. Sorry, -2.
-2. So 1 goes through.
Just 2 damage.
2 damage.
The combat battle wagon into the dreadnought. So 7 attacks with his death roller. Hitting on 3s, I believe. 2 of them explode for sustained. We are wounding on. Strength 10, toughness 9. Obviously, I'm in the wire, so it'll be wounding on. Sorry, I'm looking at something else here. My mind's in 2 places at once, but I'll be wounding on 3s.
More rolls like that, please.
Yeah, that's not great, but 3 -1.
3 ups.
2 damage pop. So it takes 4 wounds. Then his grabbing claw, so 2 attacks. Hitting on 3s. Both hits. Wounding on 4s because of the wire. 1 save at -2.
4. No.
2 damage again.
No.
And then the wrecking ball. Hitting on 4s. No. That's the bone breaker done. So we'll go over to the boys in combat with them Terminators, I think. I'm going to go over to the Death Dreads next. I'll just do both of them together because, yeah, they're both in combat with the same unit. There's no interrupting, so it'll be 20 attacks. Sorry, I got 8 attacks each, what I'm talking about, so it'll be 16 attacks. Hitting on 3s, hitting on 2s. Let's go. So a few misses there. Not 1 6 blows up. The Orks are just not feeling it today. But, and of course, Chewie's Armor contempted it. Wounds on 2s. Oh, what is going on? This is ridiculous. So 6 3 ups. Any fail? Is it dead?
Oh, that's not so bad actually.
So 3 Terminators dead. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Then I'll go to the boys next. Yeah, so the boys and the Death Dreads have fought there and killed 6 Terminators, leaving 3 left. The Death Dread into the Land Speeder. So 8 attacks. Another war, hitting on 3s. So 2 miss, no sustained. And what's your toughness, Land Speeder?
It is toughness 8.
So 3s. That is 6 saves at -2.
And 1 vote.
3 damage a pop.
3, 3, 6, 9. He has 1 wound left.
Oh, lovely. and then I'll do the rest of them boys off camera over there, the last one. So the boys swang there in that land speed is still alive on 5 wounds, so it's going to be a lot of swinging back. Do you want to start over here, Chewy?
Yeah, we'll go with the bags first.
Cool. So do you want to pile anything in, or is he just staying on the objective?
Yeah, it would make sense. I'll pile. Just move these guys in. I'm going to keep him on there. 3 Raven Wing.
So loads of attacks here. All these bikers into the boys. This one he's going to have to go into them, because although he's base to base with him, he's not actually base to base with them. In the trucks, base to base with them. It's all funny games, all behind the scenes stuff. So you're starting off with the champion guy, yeah?
No, I'm starting off with these 3.
These 3, yeah.
Into the boys. Sweet. So that's 3 attacks each.
I'll actually use a CP for -1 to wound, try and keep him alive.
So it's hitting on 3s.
Yeah.
And wounding on strength 5.
Strength.
So it'll be 4s.
So
goes to 5.
5s, yeah.
Yeah. That's not too bad.
Not bad at all.
That's 3 at -2.
So it'll just be the 5 up wind runs. Do the war. Ooh, 3 dead. And then on to the big fella, yeah?
The champion. He gets 6 attacks.
1, 2, 3. Yep.
And he's hitting on 2s. Hit.
Nice.
And again, wounding on 5. 2 at -2.
-2, so 5 ups. What's the damage of this?
2.
Damage 2, yep, so just another boy dead. I'll take this guy, yep.
And then the ancient back there will take a swing at the tank. He's hitting on 3s again. And they'll be wounding on
8.
So
5,
5s.
6s, yep.
Yep.
Nice. So into the next combat. Combat, Dreadnought smacking the battle wagon.
So Dreadnought hitting on 3s. He's got 5 attacks with his combat weapon.
I'm guessing that'll be. Does he degrade? I probably won't actually, will he?
No, he doesn't have enough wounds to degrade.
Yeah, cool.
You're on 3s.
Oh, lovely jubbly.
Needed that. And it is strength 12.
Toughness 12, so 4s.
So that's 3.
Lovely.
At -2. 3 damage each.
-1 because of the battle wagon's rule, so it'll be 4 ups. So 1 goes through. Smacks it. The combat, Chain Fist going into 1 Death Dread, Chain Fist going into the other Death Dread, and the Librarian going into the boys. So where do you want to start?
I'll start with the first Chain Fist into blue.
Into blue, yeah.
Into blue. Hitting on 4s because, you know, he actually, can you give me a second to check something?
Chain Fist, hitting into blue. Let's go.
2 misses. And
Anti-vehicle,
anti-vehicle 3 plus.
3? Nice.
Of course he failed.
Lovely. Going to go straight to the next one, same attacks.
Yeah, hitting on 4s.
That's better.
That's a bit better. And wounding on 3s.
2
at -2.
That's 2, so 4 ups. 1 takes a punch.
It's 2 damage.
Nice. So Librarian is going to be smacking some boys. Let's go.
4 attacks, hitting on 3s. Come on, Librarian. Get it done. Wounding,
Did you get to reroll that 1 as well?
I do, yes, because of the Dreadnought. Of
Nice.
course, it wasn't meant to be, was it? And it's strength 6.
Wounding on 3s.
Wounding on 3s. That's 2 at -1.
2 at -1. So 2 5 ups for the war. 2 boys slain. 2 land speeders hit back. Just didn't do anything. So I'll get back to you on the roundup. But yeah, not a bad turn. The problem is with Chewy getting 10 on the last one, me only racking up these 5s. Chewy gets 10 on the next one. He's running away, so I'm having to hold him back on the primaries to sort of even it out a bit. Which luckily I've managed to grab that one off him. So he should only get 5 on his one. So it's sort of a battle of 2 halves. So capturing outpost to get for 5. Overwhelming force. I'm just going to get rid of, I think. Yeah, I'll get rid of that, but I don't get a CP because I got 1 for my grots at the beginning of my turn. So, capturing any outpost, 5 points. On 2, Dark Angels, turn 2. Right, Dark Angels, turn 2. Aries and Isle, so get me out of the centre within 6 inches, and you need a unit within 6 inches of the centre. Bring it down, So for that, sorry, you get 5 points. Or if I'm about 3 inches in centre, you get 3 points. So yeah, it's not too bad. Bring it down, kill vehicles, get points for it. Investigate signals, get the corners of the battlefield. Obviously, bring it down there, Janala are definitely the two best choices here. So he's getting rid of investigate signals. Movement, he's headed towards all these storm boys with AlexGrohl's unit. The land speeder fell back on 5 wounds. The 1-on-1 wound failed battle shock, so he's just keeping it in combat, but he can still shoot out. This unit of devastators, they've just stayed in here.
Yep.
You're just keeping them put and just picking some targets out. Then this land speeder, did this one fall back?
It wasn't in combat.
It wasn't in combat, so this one just flew over, it advanced, and it's over here just to help this flank. And all the bikers fell back, they can still shoot and charge. Around here, he's picked the battle wagon to be the for moment target, for obviously bring it down. He's left the dreadnought in combat, they can still shoot at it. The line stayed put, and obviously these terminators are a bit stuck, so they can't get out. And that is everything, isn't it? So yeah, it's going to be, he needs a good hit back, but I think it can happen with all that shooting, even though he's fell back. So let's see how the shooting phase goes. First bit of shooting, Dreadnought, he's putting his last cannons into the battle wagon, and he's putting his Stormbolter into them boys over there. So let's go. So he's hitting on 4s now, yeah, with a -1 to hits.
Yep, but it's both at the moment, so re-rolling hopefully. Yep. Nope.
Of course.
Of course.
We go straight to the Stormbolter.
Stormbolter. Just make sure I'm within rapid fire range.
Yeah, it should be there.
4 attacks.
Yep. 2 hits.
And wounding on 5s.
Yeah. Nice. Firing the Devastators through that gantry into the battle wagon, trying to smash it to pieces and get them points.
So
yeah.
4 grav cannons, hitting on 3 attacks each, hitting on 3s because they remain stationary, but back to 4s because it's in combat. Correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
So hitting on 4s. Re-rolling because of both of moments.
Nice.
Okay, so that's 1, 2.
And then you're wounded on anti-vehicle 4, is it?
Anti-vehicle 2.
Oh, 2, even better.
Yeah.
Not liking that.
Yep, so 2s, always a 1.
That's 3, 4, 6, is that 8?
So 8 at -1.
So it ignores a bit of AP because it's a battle wagon. So 8 free ups, damage 3 of these. Ooh, come on, lads. Oh, only 1 goes through,
Yeah.
knocking it down to 10 wounds. Yeah, one thing I did forget, I'll just quickly tell people, the Death Dreads, the Terminator should have been taking a battle shock test in combat. That's like their ability. Meaning they might not have been able to use armor contempt there, but obviously I forgot it, so it's my own fault. But just so I remember for next time, because I'll end up forgetting again probably. But on to the next bit of shooting. AlexGrohl squad into just one of these units, I'm guessing. Which one? Just got into that one, yeah. That unit of 5 Storm Boys.
So give me the bolters into that squad, and AlexGrohl and the heavy bolter into the back squad.
Nice, I like it.
Because we've got the bolt rifles are devastating wounds and hitting on 3s.
Yeah.
So 3s. Hit wounding on 5s.
Yep, devastating wounds, yeah. Nice.
So there's 2 devastating and 2 saves at -1.
Lovely jubbly. So 2 5-ups on the invuln. So 3 die out of that unit. And do you want to go to the next one?
Yeah. The heavy bolter hitting on 4s. 1 devastating. Actually, 1 sustained hit, so that goes back in.
Yep.
And wounding on 4s.
Yeah.
And again, these are devastating, so there you go. There's another devastating
Nice.
and no save.
So 3 did out one squad, 1 did out the other. Does AlexGrohl get a weapon?
Yes, so he gets his Lion's Wrath. 2 attacks, rapid fire 1. This is anti-infantry 4+ and devastating, so
Nice.
hitting on 2s. It's a miss. And
4s, yeah.
winning on 4s.
Nice, another 1 dead. So 3 did out of 1, 2 did out the other. Lots and lots of plasma at this side of the battlefield, flying into this truck. I think it might be a dead truck. Let's see.
So we're hitting on 3s.
Yep.
Ooh, lots of misses.
That is a hell of a lot of misses.
Awful. Good job they don't blow up on a 1 like they used to last time.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and we're wounding on 4s.
Yep.
That is such a bad roll.
Yes. Kind of unbelievable, isn't it?
2 at -3.
-3. I'm pretty sure he gets a 6 up in run. I'll roll and I'll double check out. No, so 2 damage a pop, did you say?
Yep.
So he's down to 6 wounds remaining. Do you want to see if all of them do their checks?
Yeah. I should do them individually or all together? What do you think?
Just do them all together, make it faster. Maybe just keep the one for you. This guy on its own.
I'll do him.
I'll tell you what, you probably want to do them two separately,
Well,
these two
all
guys.
4 of them actually. Yeah, I'll just do right. Apothecary, fine him, fine him, fine him, fine him, fine him. He's dead.
Nice.
Him. Fine. There we go.
Cool. So one dies, yeah. And then you've got some. Do you want to just go straight to this land speeder, or are you wanting to have a think?
No, yeah, straight into that land speeder.
Cool.
And you may as well put it into this truck.
Oh, the truck as well, yeah.
It's only a heavy bolter. One sustained, and wounding on 5s. So that's 1 at -1.
-1, so 5 up. Yep, takes another 2 damage, down to 4. Iron levels his weapon into the battle wagon. Let's go.
Armor Luminous, hitting on 2 attacks, hitting on 2s, but it's -1, so 3s.
Are you rolling that for a moment?
Oh, of course, yes.
Nice.
It's strength 8.
Wounded on 5 and 6s.
1, and it's -3.
-3, so it'll be a 5 up save. It ignores a pip of AP. Nice damage.
2 damage.
So he's down to 8 wounds remaining. Land speeder, putting all his weapons into them boys over there. So starting with your plasma, you overcharging or keeping it? They're only one.
They're only 1.
With
So
the
there's
pops,
no,
yeah,
there's
it's
no
probably
need.
pointless.
D6 +1, and it's blast, so it's +3.
Yep, none of them have died, have they?
No. So that's 2 +3.
Half one of them died. You show them with anything else? Oh no, they haven't. You're right. Cool.
So 2 plus the 3, so that's 5.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s
Nice.
and wounding on the strength 7 against toughness 3.
3's, yeah.
Twin linked.
Nice.
Oh, fine. So that's
4 5 up in runs basically. Kill 3 of them.
Okay.
And do you want to go straight to the heavy bolter, yeah?
Yeah. 3 hitting on 3s. Missed but sustained.
Yep.
And wounding on 4s.
Nice.
Okay. Could have
666.
used them for the last time.
5. That's another 2 dead, so that is 5 dead, I believe. Blah. Bullets tearing up these boys, another land speeder, opening fire into them. Plasma first, yeah?
Yeah,
Not
D6
overcharging, no.
+1 for blast.
Yep.
Not overcharging.
5 shots coming in hot.
4 and so hitting on
I think
3.
it's 5 altogether.
Sorry?
I think it was 5 altogether. You rolled a 4 and it's +1, yeah?
Blast +1 for the blast.
Uh,
So that's a roll.
oh, of course. Ignore me.
Yeah, okay.
Ignore me.
Okay.
3 miss.
3 misses.
Wounded on 3s.
3s. Twin linked.
Nice. Another 3 come flying in. 5s. Ooh, another 3 get splattered.
And the heavy bolter. And 2 hits. 1 wound. -1.
So leaves the knob alive. Oop. So shooting over, as the smoke settles, all we hear is screams from the charging, from the Black Knights. Multi-charging into the truck and the boys. And then we've got the Lion himself going into the Blue Death Dread. And then we've got this unit of Stern Guard, Nazriel, going into the 2 units of Storm Boys. So do you want to start over here? It's literally a 2 or 3 top. So we've got a 5. Do you want to do the line? It's literally a 2. But yeah, that unit of there is probably about 3 to 4 top. Yeah.
Yeah, it gets really nice.
Cool. Starting over here with the combats, the Dreadnought's going to swing for the battle wagon because I do have an interrupt, so he knows that this is probably the best shot. So Dreadnought swinging at the battle wagon.
5 attacks, hitting on 3s. And rerolling for
nice.
Oath.
Lovely, jubbly.
Strength 12, toughness
12, so 4s.
Okay,
Nice.
so that's 4 at -2.
So -1 because of his ability, so 4 ups. 2 go through.
3 damage each.
He takes 6, so he's down to 2 wounds remaining. So yeah, the only place I can really interrupt, if I interrupted here, they just wouldn't do enough damage to maybe kill 1 bike. If I interrupted here with a Death Dread, the line has a 3-up invuln, and because I've used a strat over here, he'd get a CP, and I'd have to do my leadership and probably fail, and I wouldn't be able to interrupt. So I'm going to sack that off, but at least I do get to attack with my Death Dread. This one here next after Chewie's done all his fight first, so that's a bonus at least. So you're coming over to here, land speeder, attacking into the boys.
4 attacks, hitting on 3s. And strength 4, so it's wounding on 5. 1. At
1.
No AP.
So 1 at no AP, so it's a 5 up. He's alright. Obviously I've got them about the interrupt as well, the Storm Boys, but 3 Storm Boys, I just don't think it'll be enough to chew through Azrael's unit. So over to the bikes. So it's going to be 3 into the truck, and it's going to be 3 into the boys.
So the 3 into the truck,
Yeah.
because they charge, they get anti-vehicle 4+.
Nice.
3 attacks each, hitting on 3s. And they're wounding on 4s.
Chewie has picked himself back up, brushed himself off, and he's ready to carry on the combat. This is the important one. So
These 2 first.
yeah.
Actually, I may as well roll all of them at the same time because the only difference is that has an extra pip of damage, but they're 1 wounds anyway.
Well, the knob is 2, so maybe start with these 2. If you can kill all them, then he can kill the knob, can't he?
Hitting on 3s.
Wounding on
4s, strength 5.
Yeah. Nice.
Where was -2.
That makes up for it. 5 up inruns. You kill 4. So that is that. Yeah, that leaves the knob and 1. These are one damage. Yeah.
Yes.
Do you know what? I'll kill the knob and I'll kill these 2. So I've still got 3 on this objective, just in case you whiff with this last guy. And I could keep hold of that.
Well, he's hitting on 2s. 6 attacks. So
What can go wrong?
What can go wrong? Everything. They all hit.
That's looking good.
Wounding on 4s.
Yep. Good. So 3 there, and there's 3 left.
Do I want to CP one of those? Because it's just...
Yeah, I'd be tempted, but
it could potentially be for a victory, 5 victory points. So yeah, I'm CPing one of those.
Yep. Nice.
So that's 4 at -2.
So 4 5 ups. I need to make at least 2 of these to keep 1 alive, and you get them. So CP well spent. And that is them boys wiped out. Yeah, so me and Chewie have just had a quick discussion. He's actually out of range of this. If he killed the vehicle, so his CP reroll, he wouldn't have bothered doing. But we've just left it as it is. And yeah, Chewie hasn't managed to grab that, sadly, because obviously with the piling, he has to go towards the vehicle. So yeah, that's why I explained that. And then we're on to the next combat, yeah?
We go over here.
Might as well. The combat. Sergeant with his power fist and a normal marine into the unit of 2 Storm Boys. Azrael and 3 marines into the 3 Storm Boys. So what do you want to start with?
I'll go with the power fist first.
Yeah.
So that's 4 attacks, hitting on 3s. And it is wounding on 3s.
Nice.
So that's 3 at -2.
5 ups. 2 damage, yeah?
2 damage.
And 2 dead. Blink, blink. And then do you want to just go straight to Azrael maybe, or the others?
I'll go for Azrael first. 6 attacks, hitting on 2s.
Yep.
And he's wounding on 3s, strength 6, so wounding on 3s, and he's got devastating wounds.
Nice. So 4 go through.
-4.
5 up in ones. 2 dead. So just the Marines try and take out the knob. Yep. And just the lone knob left.
That's 4 attacks each, hitting on 3s. Wounding on strength 4, so it's toughness
5 and 6s.
So 5s and 6s.
Oh, that's a lot through.
4.
4, 5 ups. Oh, he's down to 1 wound remaining. Can you believe it? Next bit of combat, the Lion himself, Lionel Johnson, the Primarch of the Dark Angels, about to swipe a Death Dread. The blue Death Dread as well. Let's go.
This really hasn't gone my way this turn, so we need this to happen.
On paper, this should be a dead Death Dread.
So he has a strike attack, lethal hits,
Yep.
8 attacks, hitting on 2s.
Let's see what the Lion can do.
Of course, he lands a few 1s, but he gets a couple of lethals.
Nice.
And he's strength 12.
So wounds on 3s, toughness 9. So 5 go through, yeah?
5, and it's at -4, 4 damage each.
So I need to pass. I need to pass 4 5 up in runs. That's a dead Death Dread. See if it blows up. Implodes. Straight back to the warp. The Lion's piled in and hit green Death Dread. So it's my turn to fight. Red Death Dread, just peeping around the corner, try and snip some Terminators. So he's got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 because of the war. And also, I remembered this time for Chewie to do his leaderships, and he passed them all. So Death Dread hitting on 3s. That's 3 misses, but then 2 6s explode. And then wounding on strength 10, 11, so 2. So that is 6 saves -2. 6, 4 ups for the Terminators. I was going to say you've got, oh that's good, because only 2 failed anyway. So 2 Terminators dead, and leaves the Librarian left. So now the Librarian is about to strike. So 4 attacks, hitting on 3s.
2 misses, but 1 sustain. Oh no, he's not leading a unit anymore, so he doesn't get the sustain.
Does it not?
Only
Class is still leading it?
Only while leading a unit. If the unit's dead, he's classed as an individual character.
Right, even though it's in the same phase they died. It's all happened like sort of simultaneously, isn't it? So it explodes just
okay,
to...
so just for the... I've been forgetting about sustained hits most game anyway. Hitting on... Oh no, we've only done that. Wounding on 3s.
Yep. Nice.
So it's -4.
3, 5 up in runs on the boys. So 2 die. Split. So next bit of combat is my Death Dread into this land speeder. If I kill it, he gets to shoot his bolter into the Death Dread as well. So 8 attacks, should be a dead land speeder on paper, but you never know these days, do you? So 2 miss, but then 3 go back in for the sustained. And then wounding on 3s. So that is 3, 5, 6, 7, 8 saves at -2. So any fail is a dead land speeder.
I think he's dead. Yeah, he's dead.
Let's see if he blows. Yep, implodes. A few more attacks back. The truck, wrecking ball. Tell you what, I'll do his rubbish attacks first in case something good happens. What is he hitting on? I'll say 4s to be safe. I'm sure it's 3s, but these won't do out anyway. No. And then the wrecking ball, hitting on 4s. It's wounding on 2s. Wounds, no minus, so just your normal save. Nice. Stay on here. I'll go straight through to that lone knob over there. 4 attacks with his chopper. So hitting on 3s. Is it 4 attacks or 5 attacks with a knob? I'll say 4. So 6 explodes. And then wounding on strength 5, so 3s. 2 saves, -1.
2 4-ups. Yep.
Lovely jubbly. And then I'll go, oh, I've still got my, this battle wagon as well. I'll go to the battle wagon next. So he gets 7 attacks in the war.
Is he degraded?
He is degraded, so he's sitting on 4s now. So that's only 3 hits. Wounding on toughness of the dreadnought. 3. Sorry, 9 is it?
9, yeah.
So strength 10 because he's in the war, so 3s. That's why I was thinking 3. So 2 at minus 1.
Okay. 2 3-ups to save his life.
To save his life. That is a slain dreadnought. Do you want to CP that? I've still got a grabbing claw and a wrecking ball left.
That's
only 3 more attacks. 2 with a grabbing claw, 1 with the wrecking ball. But
let's see if he explodes.
yeah, doesn't. So that is a dead dreadnought. Then I've just got them boys over there left. I'll quickly try and pile in with a few. So he's just gonna go around there. He's just gonna go there. He's going to go there, and he's going to go there. Make sure he's still touching this, because I want to keep it in case he doesn't die. So, start off with Warboss. So he gets 8 attacks, because he's still in the war. 4, 5, 7, 8. Getting on 2s. 1 misses, but then 3 6s. And we're wounding on 2s. So you've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 saves. I'm guessing it's a 4-pin one, is it?
Yes.
7 4-pin guns, 2 damage a pop. That is a dead librarian.
Oh, I know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it was 5.
In there, 2 damage a pop.
Oh, 2.
So, end of Dark Angels, turn 2? Is that turn 2?
Yeah.
Airy Denial sadly doesn't get. Bring It Down, he does get 3 for killing the Death Dread with the Lion. And you're getting rid of that for a CP, yeah?
Yeah.
So, what do you think, Chewie? It's not the turn you wanted, is it?
No, it was pretty devastating. I really wanted to try and kill at least 2 vehicles.
Yeah.
The Dreadnought and the Devastators just didn't do the job, and the Black Knights completely whiffed. I mean, you know, the Lion's still going. He's going to take a lot of work for you to bring down.
Oh, yeah.
My point scoring abilities are slowly being whittled away.
Yeah, the thing is, you've still got a lot of assets on the table.
Mm-hmm.
You've got that whole unit of Black Knights pretty much. You've got this unit, Stern Guard here with Azrael. You've still got the Devastators. You've still got 2 of your Land Speeders, the Lion. So it's only really the Terminators I've chewed through.
Yeah, but it takes a lot of effort to get them down, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. And then the that Death Dread stuck with the Lion now is going to have to fall back. He won't be able to charge. So my hit back might not be amazing either. So, but we'll see what cards I draw. See what we can do with points. Orks, turn 3. Investigate signals. So that's get the corners. Get 2 VP per corner. Bring It Down. So kill vehicles or monsters, which is basically the Land Speeders. The Lion isn't a monster, is he?
He is.
He is, so the Lion, well, I'm not going to kill him, let's face it. Deploy Teleport Armor. That's get the centre or Chewie's deployment. That won't be happening. It could, but it's really unlikely, so get rid of that one. Bring It Down, investigate signals. So basically, trucks came out of combat, just came to here. The unit that was inside the Bone Breaker, that was my last unit inside a vehicle. These have jumped out in heading for these Devastators. These are actually below here, but you saw there wasn't enough space. So they're there. That unit with the War Boss have came off the middle objective and are moving towards the Devastators as well. These 2 vehicles have came over here. He healed 1 wound on the Bone Breaker, and now it's hitting on 5s. It's hitting on 6s originally because he's injured. This Death Dread is just staying in combat with the Lion, and these boys moved out of this building. I just want to stop the Lion from being able to do anything next turn. He could kill a lot of the stuff in combat with him, but even if there's 1 boy left, it'll mean he'll have to fall back. You can't fall back in charge, right?
No.
Yeah, so it's ideal for me. Then this Death Dread has moved forward towards this Land Speeder, and so is that boy with the Power Claw there. He's actually battle shocked that guy. but everyone else, all the battle shocks were okay. So for the corners, I've grabbed this one with them storm boys that were just here. In that truck that was here, it's just gone there to get that corner. So there's 4 VP for the 2 corners, and I'm hoping to kill even 1 land speeder, and that'd get me 4 points to bring it down. If I can kill 2, that's the big 8. So let's see how the shooting goes. Bit of shooting, loads of sluggers into the Devastators, and killed 1 Devastator. Then these 2 vehicles, well, first one, the battle wagon, is going to be going into this land speeder. So
I'm going to spend a CP to make the land speeder -1 to hit.
Nice. So he's back to hitting on 6s. So D6 plus 3 shots. So the killer cannon. 6, 7, 8, 9. The one time I get 9 in these hitting on 6s. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hitting on 6s. Ooh, I get 3. I get 3. Come on, lad. Wounding on strength 9, toughness 8 of a land speeder, or 9?
Toughness 8.
It's 8 or 3. 3 saves at -2.
So he still gets the benefit of cover because of his Dark Shroud. That's
Right.
not range limited, I don't believe.
So -1, so
4.
4 up. 2
Next one,
damage.
2 damage. He's down to 8 wounds.
It's going to be tougher than I thought. So I'll get all the big shooters out. 10, 15, 16, 18. I've got 2 more after this. So hitting on 6s. And 2 more. So we've got 2 hits, 5 and 6s. No. Big shooters do nothing. The lobber. 4. 3. Oh, sorry, yeah, hitting on 6s. So yeah, nothing. So I'll go to the next vehicle and I'll get back to you. Kill tank. Just going to put everything into this. I know he's -1 to hit, but yeah, I just feel like I could put him into the line or something, but I need to kill vehicles and the line's not going to die from it. So 3d6 shots. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hitting on 5 now because he's hitting on 4s usually. In half range. It's only 2 hits. Wounding on 3s. 1 save at -2. So -1 technically.
Goes through.
3 damage.
Down to 5.
And is big shooter. On it. Oh, 1 wound. No minus, so just 3 up. Saves. And then the flamer. 3 shots. 5. Hitting on. Did you see you have cover with that?
Yeah, it's the friendly units within 6 inches stealth and benefit of cover.
That's it, yeah. 5 shots from the flamer. Wound on 5 and 6s. 3 saves. -1 usually, but obviously you're in cover. Oh no, it ignores cover this, so it is -1.
One goes through?
Yeah, it's just another wound. I think that's all the shooting done. So also I forgot to mention there was a storm boy here, and Chewie's been very polite and let me move him that I forgot. He just flew over and landed there. So that's shooting done. So it's going to be some charging. Right, so lots of charging going on. These 2 vehicles are both going into the land speeder. I'm probably going to tank shock with the battle wagon. So battle wagon first. He's in. Kill tank. 5, he's in. I'll go to all these boys over here. So it's literally both near 2 both places in, but this unit closest to me, 9. Unit furthest away from me, 8. And then I've got this guy with the power claw going into land speeder, and the death dread going to land speeder. Power claw guy, he's in. Death dread 5. I'll double check that, but I think he's in. And then the boys into the lion probably need about 4 or 5, 6. So I'll do all that and then I'll get back to you. So all the chargers made it in. These 2 should be able to take care of that, but I just don't trust my dice roll, so I'm doing a tank shock with a battle wagon. I'll do it with a wrecking ball. It's strength 10, so I get 12 dice into the land speeder. That's what I mean by my rolling. Oh no, I got 3 there, so that's all right. 3 mortal wounds, so he's down to 1 wound remaining. See, there is a big hole there where a land speeder once was. The death roller squished it. So on to next combat. I'll go to. You've got 2 CP if you want to do any interrupting.
I've only got 1 CP.
Oh, you only got 1. So I'll go to the Death Dread over there, try and kill that other land speeder. So he gets 7 attacks now because we're not in the Y anymore. Hit on 3s. 3 misses, but 2 6s, so 2 go back in. Wounds on 3. That is 4 saves at -2.
Let's see, 4 or 5 ups. Here we go.
That is 9 damage.
9 damage. There's 1 dead. And
it implodes as well. A lot of implode in this game. I'll quickly do the line fights first, so he'll be going next. So I'll go to these over here. I'll do this one off camera. There's tons of attacks, so I'll get back to you. So as you can see, the Devastators are no more. They've been hit into next week by Urok and his boys. But over to the Lion, who has fights first. So what are you attacking here?
I'm probably going to have to go for the Dread. That would make more sense.
Yeah. I'm guessing you're doing your, like the sweep,
There's the strike attack with lethal hits, 8 attacks hitting on 2s.
Nice.
Hitting on 2s, so there's a lethal.
Yep.
It's strength 12, toughness
8, so freeze.
3. So that's 5.
-4.
-4.
These are 6s. Dead Death Dread, see if he blows up. He does.
Oh.
I think it's D3, but I'll double check. So a Lion takes 2, the boys take 3. So yeah, it's only actually Deadly Demise 1. So 1 boy dies and the Lion takes a wound. So the boys attacking the Lion and try and do as much damage as they can. So we've got, I'll start off with the big chopper, hitting on 3s. Nice, 2 6s there as well. Wounding on toughness.
Toughness 9.
Strength 7, so 5 6s. Nothing, he's bottled it. He's bottled it. I'll get the dice together for the ball. 24 dice. This is 18, and I've got 6 more after this. So 3, that's 4, 5, 6. Roll these. Nice. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 6s. 1 miss, so I've got 3 more to wound after this. These are only strength 4, so we're wounding on 6s. How much more did I say I had? Was it 3 more? So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 saves at -1. 4 3 ups. These 6s kill one of mine, yeah?
4 3 ups, and yes, if a 6 is a mortal wound back at you.
Nice.
So 1 mortal wound back at you, and he takes a wound.
Nice. So, end of my turn, investigate signals, get for 4 points for the Storm Boys in that corner and the truck in that corner. And then bring it down. I've killed 2 land speeders that are at 10 wounds each, so I max out on 8 points for that. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 points this turn. Good turn for me. So I'm starting to run away a little bit, but on to Dark Angels, turn 3, see if you can hit back. Dark Angels, turn 3, Assassination. So kill a character, you get 5 points for it. Defend Stronghold, hold the objective in Chewie's deployment zone at the end of my turn, you get 3 points for it. Attempting target, get the target in no man's land that I've picked, and you get 5 points for it. So attempting target, I've picked the one furthest away in that building, obviously. So Chewie's going to get rid of that, so that is gone. Defend Stronghold, I mean, it's not a great choice. You've got CP to swap one of them out if you wanted to, though. We'll come back to that, but I'll quickly explain what's happened here. So basically, these have moved this way to go and get a stronghold back. They've just done a normal move because they're going to try charging as well. These have moved around here. He's only on 3 wounds, so you can finish that and you keep the objective here. The Lions fell out of combat, and he can take a shot at the mech. He's only got, I think, 4 wounds, 3 or 4. He's got no invuln, so he should be able to take care of him. And yeah, that's all the moving. Do you want to swap a card?
Yeah, do you know what? Because I might be able to get this objective back, but it's the end of your turn in which I score.
Yeah.
So your Killican's just
Yeah.
going to come in and
We might as well do it live. Do you want to?
Yeah.
So defense stronghold you're getting rid of, yeah?
So I'm getting rid of defense stronghold for CP, and I get capture enemy.
Catch your enemy outpost.
Yeah.
Well, first bit of shooting, Stern Guard unit and Azrael, all into the War Bosses unit. So that's this back unit. War Bosses at the front. Is there, and he's got 6 boys with him. So let's go.
So, heavy bolt rifle, rapid fire 1, and they are sustained. I forgot about that last turn because of Azrael.
Oh, nice.
So, hitting on 3s. And 1, 2, 3, 4 sustained.
Nice.
Go back in. Nice. And these are wounding on 5s and devastating wounds.
Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 devastating.
So 1's dead, and then 4 minus.
-1.
That's 1 in the ring cover, so 4 5s. So 3 die and then 1 from devastating, so 4 dead altogether there. Do you want to go straight through with the next weapon?
Yeah, heavy bolter. And 3s hitting on 4s because he moved.
How come 4's because you moved?
Well, it's heavy bolter is naturally a ballistic skill 4+.
Ah, right. I didn't
But it's
realise.
heavy keyword, so
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
threes if
yeah.
you happen to move.
No, I didn't realise it was 4.
Yeah. So that's a 4 to wound. 1 -1.
5 up. He's alright. 4 dead so far.
And then 3 on Azrael. Hitting on 2s. 1
Nice.
sustained. And wounding on 3s. It's strength 8.
Lovely jubbly.
3 at -3.
Nice 3, so...
Oh, it was anti-infantry 4 devastating wounds, so it's actually 1 at -3 and 2 devastating.
so 2 more dead, so far 4 or 5. What's the damage on that?
2.
So 6 dead, so the 1... I've got 1 save on my War Boss. Minus...
2.
Minus 2,
Minus
yeah.
3, sorry.
Minus 3, so it'll be 3, 4, 5 up. He's alright. So the unit dead and the War Boss still alive. The shooting, the Lion into the lone mech. I mean, I might as well use a CP to make it -1 to wound. Try and keep him alive. So I'm down to 2 CP. Let's go.
Using his plasma profile, 2 attacks hitting on 2s.
Nice.
Strength 8 goes, so it'll be 3s
Threes
down
and
to
4s.
4s.
Yep.
Worth the CP. Yep.
Oh, I haven't picked an awful moment target either.
I didn't, did I?
No.
It'll be one of these then.
Yeah. No worries. Shooting awful moment target is this battle wagon. So that is 6 shooting at it, I'm guessing.
Yes.
You all overcharging?
They are all overcharging and they are all within rapid fire range.
Let's go.
6 hitting on 3s.
Rerolling all them misses.
Better.
Nice. Wounded on.
Toughness, strength 8.
So wounded on 5 and 6s.
6s.
Ooh.
Keep thinking they're twin link, but they're not. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at -3.
5 at -3, but -2 because of his rule. So 5. 5 ups. God, I thought he was going to survive it there. 2 damage a pop, yeah.
2 damages, yeah.
Yep, so he gets him. See if he blows. He does. I'll have to check what his thing is. I'm sure it's D6. Yeah, big D6 explosion. Do you want to roll for all mine? I'll roll for yours, eh?
Yeah, we'll
Do you
go
want to
for
start
it.
with the truck? He kills the truck. So I'll see if the truck explodes. He doesn't.
Yeah.
The unit of boys in there. This could be working well for you, this. 5, so
Nice.
5 boys dead. This kill tank. 5, so it's down to 19 wounds. And your unit, a 1, a 6.
Oh!
So that was a big explosion. And so before you ask and say, why didn't I use Kareen? Come flying over here and just blow up Chewie's unit. It's because I forgot about Kareen. But I'll remember for next time. This unit charging into, so you're hitting this Storm Boy as well, yeah?
Yeah.
So the Storm Boy and that unit of boys, so it's literally about 5 inch. Yep, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well and truly in. we'll get back to you in the combat. The charge has been made, so it's going to be the sergeant hitting the storm boy, Azrael and all his lads into them boys. I might as well do Ardis Nails again, -1 to wound, so I've got 1 CP left. Try and keep some of them alive. Yeah, I mean I could even heroically intervene the war boss into Azrael, but is that 2 CP?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's not worth it. I'll just do -1 to wound.
So I'll do the sergeant into your storm boy first.
Yep. Obviously this guy isn't -1 to wound.
Yep. So it's hitting on 3s. And, well, how that went.
Good talk.
Yeah,
good talk.
Good talk. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And obviously, remember, they're sustained because of Azrael.
Of course.
Hitting on 3s again.
Nice.
1, 2, 3. There we go. And it's 5s normally, so it's now 6s. Lovely. 1, 2, 3.
Nice.
4.
4, no minus, so 5 ups. That is 3 dead.
Okay. It's working.
Yep, looking good. Azrael left you.
Azrael left, yep. Sword of Secrets, 6 attacks. Hitting on 2s. No sustained. And devastating wounds. So it's wounding on strength 6, so it'll be wounding on 3s, goes to
So
4s.
4s, yeah.
So 1 devastating and 2 saves.
2
Minus
saves.
4.
So them 2 go through, devastating goes through, so 6 dead altogether. Is that everything?
That's it.
End of Chewie's turn. Assassination you didn't get, and capturing outpost he's still working on. Do you want to get rid of any of them for a CP?
Capture enemy outpost. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna. Well,
Yeah, it's a hard one, isn't it? Assassination. He's got the war boss there on his own.
yeah.
Capturing outpost. They're both doable, but could you get 2 better ones? That's the question.
You know, the way my draws have been, I don't think I want to. I don't want to risk it. Do you know what? I'm going to keep them.
Keep both, yeah?
Yeah.
Sweet. So, on to Orks turn 4. Orks turn 4. No prisoners, that's kill units. 2 VP per unit to a maximum of 5. Sue No Man's Land, take 2 objectives in No Man's Land and defend Stronghold. So keep my Stronghold, the objective in my deployment at the end of Chewie's turn. So I'm going to get rid of no prisoners. I think that's pretty much already done. At the end of Chewie's you won't be able to get to it unless you use that strat to pick up a unit. But I'm hoping pretty much everything's going to be in combat. Sue No Man's Land. That is, yeah, that's hold 2, defend stronghold, that's that. So, movement, I've brought the kill tank round here, I've healed 2 wounds on it, so he's back up to 21. The mech has just followed along. Then, round here, these have just jumped back over here. There's not much they could have really done in this corner, so they're just sort of, I don't know. These have just piled back around this objective. These have grabbed that one in the middle, so I can get Skew No Man's Land. And everything over here, these 2 failed Battle Shock, but these have each stayed in combat. The knobs move closer, the Death Dreads move closer, and so is Urok, my war boss. So let's see how we can do in the shooting phase. Everything from the kill tank into these bikes. He's done high speed focus, which is -1 to hit, so hitting on 5s again. Sorry, he's hitting on 4s. That actually doesn't make a difference, that high speed focus for them, because he's in half range, so he's hitting on 4s, and the mech's done the thing on him, so he's hitting on 3s, but obviously he can't hit on 3s, so it should back up to 4s. So it's up to you if you just want to leave that. No point in doing it. So 5 shots from the big shooter, hitting on 4s, 1 hits, wounds, no minus.
Fine.
Saves, flamer, 6. That's 3, 5, 6. Wounding on 4s. Toughness 5, right?
Yes.
So 3 saves at -1.
3,
thoughts?
I'm just wondering, do I want to armor of contempt them?
Yeah, I mean, would you be using it on anything else? Oh, you've got 3 CP. So.
I've got 3 CP, exactly.
Would you might as well?
I might as well.
Yeah. So 7 on freeze. Just one chip to off one.
That's 1 damage.
Yeah. Then the big gun, 3d6. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 11 because it's blast. 46, 29, 10, 11. So hitting on 4s. Oh, that's nice. And wounding on 2s. So that is 6 saves, -2, so -1. 6 4-ups. Each one's a dead bite.
3 dead bites?
3 dead bites. Yeah, I've got the Mech's Custom Mega Slugger, absolute beast of a gun. I've just seen his profile. So 12 inches. He's going to shoot to them as well. D3 shots. 2 shots, hit on 5s. Both miss. Good talk. Charging, kill tank. He's going into these bites. Obviously, I'll be doing tank shock. So 5 inch. That should be in. So he's just going to. Then over there, all them pretty much in. They're all like an inch away. So I'll move all them in. We'll get back. I'll tell you what, I'll quickly do the tank shock now. So his strength is 8, 6, 7, 8. Looking for 5s and 6s. That is 3 mortal wounds to your units, sir. Nice. But start off with a Death Dread. So 7 attacks. Hitting on, tell you what, I'll use my last CP from Bridal Carnage, so it explodes on 5s and 6s. So hitting on 3s. So them 2 miss, but then 3 explodes. And wounding on 2s. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 at -2. Might as well do these. 1. How many have you got in there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you got 5. So do you want to roll 5?
Yeah, I'm wondering, should I armor of contempt them as well? Just give them a bit more survivability. Yeah.
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 So, but you can't interrupt now though, yeah?
No, that's fine. I
Cool.
don't think I've got anything to interrupt with.
So yeah, well yeah. So 4s.
Uh,
Well, you could interrupt that unit.
well, yeah.
Quite a hard one, really.
But there's nothing else in there's going to do anything I'm
Right.
concerned about. So
Yeah.
I'll do 5 4-ups then.
Yeah. Nice. So 2 dead, and then you got 3 more. 3 more dead. So you lose.
That's the stern guard.
That's the stern guards.
At least 2 damage, is it?
Yeah. So I'll do the war boss into Azrael. 4 attacks. See if Urok can take Azrael's head. So 3 of hits, and then 2 explode. Yeah, and then wounding on toughness 4. 2s. That is 5 saves at -2.
5 -2. That is involved. Which is a 2-up. Arm of contempt. Does that still?
Different unit attack. I don't know. I should know this.
It's an interesting one, right?
We'll say it does. Yeah, we'll say it does.
So
So
3s.
3s. That's 2 go through. 2 damage a pop.
So he's down to 4 wounds.
Nice. So he's got 8 wounds. Yeah.
6.
6.
Oh, 2 damage a pop.
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah. Start with 2, and then obviously I've just got this guy with a claw left. Let's see if he can put in the work. And on 4. Just 1 hit, so it's still doable. Oh, he just needed a 2. I have no CP left, so that is combat. So I'll go over to the tank. 8 attacks, hitting on 4s. Not bad. So 4 miss, but then 2 6s. And wounding on strength 9, so 3s. Only 2, -1.
What was this one, sorry?
This is on this unit here.
This one. 1 goes through.
3 damage, yeah, so it just kills him.
2 dead. Only the apothecary left.
So is he still in that unit? Can he still heal them? Or is he a separate, is he like a character?
He's a separate unit now. He's
Nice.
his own individual. Although he can still bring the ancient back.
All right.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. So just your attacks back, mate. Reels attacks back. He's going to hit the war boss as hard as he can. I've got about the attack squig. I took an extra wound of him, so he's down to 1 wound. So into the war boss. Good luck.
Do your business.
Always a miss.
Always a miss. So strength 6.
Toughness 5, so 3s.
3s, and he's devastating. On 6s. No.
So 2 go through. Minus
4.
So 5 ups. Both go through. Damage.
3 damage each.
So he's down to, I think he's down to 1 wound. I'll double check, that might be 2. So the this kill tank piled in, and he took a wound off the kill tank, so he's down to 20. One thing I forgot as well is the truck actually heals itself, so it would have been on 5 wounds. Obviously it took 4 mortal wounds, so it would have been there on 1 wound, but like I say, live and you learn. Bit rusty with orcs. What do you think of that?
No.
Right, so that's end of my turn. Secure No Man's Land, I get for 5 points. Defense Stronghold is still in play. So on to Dark Angels, turn 4. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Obviously, Chewie didn't have Defense Stronghold. He got rid of that and had Capture Any Outpost. So he didn't obviously keep Capture Any Outpost. He got rid of that. But he did keep Assassination. So Overwhelming Force, he's drew. Engage on all fronts, he's drew. Engage getting rid of, right?
Yes.
So engage, he's getting rid of. Overwhelming Force, kill units off objectives. It's 3 points per model, per unit he kills off an objective, to a maximum of 5. Assassination, 5 points for killing the character. So basically, the Lions came over here to kill the war boss on that objective, and that satisfies Assassination and Overwhelming Force. Then he has pulled this guy around here. He's brought him back to life because of the apothecary, and he's going to take some shots at him. He's the awful moment target, right? And obviously the Lion can take some shots at him as well. He's not near any vehicles, so he can be shot. So basically your plan is to kill him, kill the war boss, get 8 points. And obviously you've got 5 at the beginning of his turn following that. So could be a half decent turn. It's turn 4, then it'll be my turn 5 last. So let's see how we get on in the shooting. The bike is plasma shots into my mech. 2 shots.
2 shots, hitting on 3.
And you're overcharging, yeah?
Overcharging.
Rerolling.
Rerolling because
Wounded on toughness 5.
Strength is 8, so it'll be 3s.
Yep.
1 at minus 3.
So go straight through. What's the damage?
2.
So he's down to 2 wounds remaining. Do you want to see if you hurt yourself?
No.
You don't. Then the Lion in the same target, I'm guessing?
Yep. How many wounds does he have left?
2 left.
2 left. Right. I just need 1 of these to go through. So hitting on 2s again. Perfect. Wounding on 3s again. Both wound. Minus 3.
Go straight through. Kills him. There's Assassinate. Lion is going into the Death Tread. It's literally about a 4-inch charge. Nice. 5. Because he thought the Death Tread might as well is the tougher target. Sorry, the scarier target. So he kills that, and then that's empties my assets. He had to go into the war boss as well if he wanted to do that charge. So he's in combat with both of them. So you're just hitting the Death Tread, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
So that's 8 attacks.
Could split attacks, couldn't you?
Yeah, you know what? 2 attacks into the war boss and 6 into the dread.
Yeah.
So there's 6 into dread, hitting on 2s. And it's strength 12.
Toughness 8, so 3s.
3s. Ooh, only 2.
Minus?
Minus 4.
6s. 2 1s. That's a dead Death Tread. See if he blows up. Implodes. 2 into the war boss. Might as well use this by only CP for -1.
1 and wounds on the 2s.
So 3s. Ooh, he does it. 5 up invent. Oh, so that kills the war boss as well. Nightmare. Actually, a really good turn by Chewie, just what you needed. Overwhelming Force, he gets 5 points for it. Assassination gets 5 points for it, so 10 points going into my last turn. So, my turn 5, I get my 10 points of primary. Defense Stronghold I obviously got for 3. So Storm Hostile objective, protect Chewie's objective, get 8 points for it. Oh no, sorry, storm hostile objective, that's capture any outpost. So this is just taking objective off him, which again, that could happen actually. But these two are probably better. So behind enemy lines I've already got, cleanse I've basically already got, 5 points each. So I'll get rid of storm hostile objective. So basically, these stayed put the tank. These boys behind them are cleansing this objective. One of them trucks are cleansing that one. Obviously I won't bother moving anything over here, just I'll stay put, what we can do now. Forgot to say about that combat, AlexGrohl got killed by that guy with the claw. I'll do some battle shocks on them two actually, but shouldn't make any difference because I can get behind enemy lines even if they're battle shocked. So guy with the claw, he's okay. Guy with a jetpack, Storm Boy, he fails, so he's battle shocked. So just some shooting. So a bit of shooting, everything from the tank into the bikers. He's made a -1 to hit, so 3d6, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hitting on 5s. I mean, that's not bad. That is not bad. Yeah. Yep. We've done 2s. So you've got 3, 4, 5, 6 at -2.
6 at -2, going to 5s.
3 damage a pop.
Yeah, that's the squad.
Takes out this squad. And then I might as well do the rest of the shooting. I don't think there's much more. It'll basically just be them 2 sluggers into the lion. I mean, let's just leave that. So, charging. There's no charging happening. So I'll get back to you in the end of my turn roundup. End of my turn and end of my game. I get 10 points for cleanse behind enemy lines. So on to Chewie's turn 5. See if you can rack up them last couple of points. So Chewie's turn 5. Extend battle lines. He only has 1 unit left. It's the lion. So he can get 2 points if he takes. If he gets an objective in no man's land, skew no man's land, 2 points if he gets an objective in no man's land. So he's going to get rid of behind enemy lines, and it's out of these two. Basically, the lion has got 5 points for primary for holding that objective in his deployment. He's moved over here. He has like a 3-inch charge into them boys, and he just needs to wipe out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 boys. If he wipes them out, then he gets 4 points for that, and then 5 points at the end of the game for that as well. So do you want to see if you make the charge, go straight into it?
Yeah, and obviously they'll be my oath moment target.
Of course. Yep, makes the charge. Of course, I'll be doing -1 to wound on them, try and keep them about. But yeah, into the combat. So the lion is doing a sweep attack, try and take out these 8 boys. Can it be done?
16 attacks.
Yep.
Hitting on 2s, sustained 1.
Nice. Now for -1 to wound.
Okay, and re-rolling for...
Wolf, yep.
Okay, so I've got 1 sustained, 2 sustained, and another sustained. Cool. And wounding on strength 6, so it'll be 4s.
4s, yeah.
I'll definitely probably use a CP to reroll.
Might as well.
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. So I'll use a CP to reroll one of these. To be.
And what's the minus on them?
-3.
So 9 go through. What's the damage on these?
1.
You've killed them to the last wound.
Ah.
that's so yeah, 9 wounds there to chew through, including the knob. So yeah, you get 4 points for that. So that gives Chewie 4 points there, and then obviously 5 points at the end of the game for holding this objective. It makes us finish on. We've got it as 147 to the Orks, but we'll do. I'll get it up properly on the screen, and we'll get back to you in the outro video. There we have it. There we have it. What a game.
Yeah, I think. What do you think of that?
Well, yeah, it was a learning experience. It's like most games of Warhammer goes. It would be a lot better if we'd remember all our rules.
It definitely would. There's so many times we've done something there where we were like, I totally forgot that.
I needed that. I needed a good second turn, and I just didn't get it. So, and I did contemplate, and I discussed it with you right at the start of the game, possibly moving my Stern Guard and advancing them with Azrael towards that objective. Because what ended up happening is my bikes just got stuck in that corner, and they're one of my strongest units. They should have been out causing havoc. Probably shouldn't have both of them opened your mech guns on the first, because they weren't really going to do enough damage. It's really,
maybe go for the Death Dreads or something.
It's once you got into combat, that's when it all sort of
falling apart.
Yeah, but I still reckon though, if we carried on, to one army was wiped, the Lion would have wiped your entire army.
100%. There's no way I was touching him. Yeah, the kill tank wouldn't have touched him. The Lion was a beast.
Yeah.
He done really well. I didn't put much into him, but I knew that I just would have bounced. The boys wouldn't have done anything. Sadly, the war boss is just a bit lackluster. He's good, decent in the war with the 8 attacks, but I think when he's not in the war, he just gets his 4 attacks. He's pretty meh. But yeah, I think the Death Dread's done all right this game. Considering a lot of people complain about them, but
I don't think I give them as much consideration as I should have early doors.
Because that really was my only choppy unit. Obviously, I've got a few shooty stuff with the kill tank and the battle wagon, but I mean, like you say, it's a learning curve. Next time we play, maybe go for them first and take out the choppy boys. But loved it. Like I said, Chewie says, it was with his bikes being stuck in the corner most of the game. They were basically out of the game, weren't they?
Yeah.
But yeah, point wise, I think we've got 147. I'll double check that and put it on screen. But I quite like this list. I liked the mix between vehicles and boots on the ground. It gives up a lot for Bring It Down. And looking at it, maybe instead of using tactical, you could use what's it called? Where you basically you could fix where you just play have Bring It Down, and you probably would have scored quite a lot on that.
Yeah. And the thing for my detachment, having the advance and shoot, fall back and shoot, it's good. But once you're in combat, you kind of, the whole advance and shoot advantage goes out the window. So
I think
for a full Raven Wing list, I do wonder how they would come up against a really melee heavy army like this.
Yeah, that's it. They sort of get tar pitted, don't they? I think it'd be really good against another shooty army. If you come up against Drakari or someone, I think you matching their speed.
I'm looking at you, Rich.
No, Right, but good game, man.
Yes,
really enjoyed it.
Really
enjoyed it, and we need to get you back on. You got 1,000 Suns as well, haven't you?
1,000 Suns, yeah. And hopefully maybe starting some Tyranid soon as well.
Nice. So definitely be getting Chewie back on. I hope you guys enjoyed having him on. It's been nice to get some Dark Angels and testing out the new Codex. And while we're on that, a massive shout out to all the members, including yourself, Chewie. Obviously, it really helps the channel, and it's afforded me to get some new daily dice claws. You know what I mean? So, it's just it does really help the channel and keeps me making the videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.